This fragrance is from the House of Al Haramain. As I just said, this is called Natural Iris. This is an interesting bottle here, by the way. Interesting bottle design. It's actually really, really heavy too. This came from that Naturals series they dropped. I think it was about a year ago when they dropped it. The prices were pretty high on this one too, but they've like bottomed out. Like they're around $35-$40 right now, maybe upwards of $45 for these. But the reason I talk about deception in this, the fragrance is named Natural Iris. This is not an iris fragrance. Yes, there is iris in the dry down of the fragrance. There is a touch of iris. That's not even the purpose of this thing. This fragrance is one of the best interpretations that I can think of here of Afternoon Swim. Yes, the summertime classic from the House Thou Shalt Not Be Named, that fragrance right there. This one is one of the better interpretations, one of my favorite interpretations. This one's kind of going back and forth with North Stag Quattro for different reasons because they are different fragrances. This fragrance opens up with this big, robust, juicy kind of orange and grapefruit medley here. So it comes across like Afternoon Swim, but it comes across a little touch more ambery at the top. I would say almost a little bit candied, but not like, oh, this is not a realistic orange. It still comes across pretty realistic for any type of interpretation, and one of the more realistic of the interpretations that I've smelled here. But it's a little bit more ambery here than the original, but this is also a lot more potent than the original at the top. Like, you will go nose blind to it when you spray it initially. This thing has some punch to it, so you get that citrus in there, and it really gives the vibe of Afternoon Swim. You get the spiciness from the ginger here that lifts it up. It's dosed just right to make it to where it's not overly spicy. Just gives it just the right amount of zing. As this thing dries down a little bit, it goes into like this, like you start picking up the iris in there, but it goes into more of an earthy, almost kind of buttery, slightly powdery kind of iris. Nothing like overly like formal like you would think of with a lot of iris fragrances here. And what it does is it just kind of gives it a baseline so that this fragrance lasts a lot longer. For me, so far, this has been on my skin about 6 hours. It's lasted a lot longer than the original and other interpretations of the fragrance so far. Dries down to something that's going to be a little bit soapy, a little bit musky. This is a great find, man. Al Haramain, get your naming convention together. But guys, if y'all looking for a great interpretation of Afternoon Swim, you might have found one of the best right here.